Alright, hey, this is Hans. It's time for another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. This is the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. Today I've got one that came by way of a fellow named James from Lakeside, California. Thank you. This is Menraku with their shrimp miso, and the broth looks nice. Generally the noodles seem to be rather lacking, but we'll see. So we have a large sachet, of soup base powder stuffings. That goes in. And then we've got a little oil, and that'll go in afterwards. So let's fill it to the line. I'm going to do that for 3 minutes. There we go. Yeah, the trusty timer was out of batteries, so it had to be charged, and that's what it's doing currently. It's icy outside. It's another icy day. Yesterday, kids didn't have school. Today, kids don't have school. Wife can't make it to work. It's just like, it's really weird weather. I mean, we never used to get freezing rain, and now it seems like that's just going to be the standard thing. So that's nice. I don't know, kind of weird. When I was growing up around here, I'm in Washington State, just north of Seattle. I grew up north of here in a small town called Anacortes, and we would get a little bit of snow once in a while, but it wasn't like a regular thing every year. Here we didn't get any snow, at least nothing that stuck. It's January 18th, I think. Yeah. And there's still a chance for snow. There's been snow in March before. But next week it's supposed to get up in the 50s. So, but we just had a really cold spell. We got down to like, with wind chill, down to like 7 or 8. It was gross. And now it's just hovering around freezing, and then every morning we've been waking up and it's like the whole of the area is a sheet of ice. So I think my wife's doing the right thing. She's like, she gets down the stairs. She stayed home yesterday. She got down the stairs this morning. She was all ready to go. And then like there's like the stairs, a little walkway, and then the parking lot for our apartment complex. She got down the stairs, went down the little like 10-foot walkway. I don't even think it's that long. And then like stepped onto the parking lot, and I was just watching it. It was just like, oh. She just turned around and just started laughing. It's like, no. They always tell you to watch out for spots of black ice, but when the entire world is coated in black ice, that's kind of hard to watch out for. So, figuring it's a better idea just to stay on the safe side. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So I am cooking. Yesterday I made a loaf of bread. I did. It was bready. It was goodness. So yeah. I need a pair of scissors for this. You're done. Yeah, I really like my timer. I just don't like the fact that it runs out of juice. It's liquid, isn't it? Yeah. So this is like some kind of liquidy oil stuff. This must be the shrimp element of the shrimp miso. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. It looks like noodles and soup. Alright. There we are. Well, like I said at the outset, these generally the noodle isn't really my favorite. The broths are usually not bad at all. Especially on the more recent ones, they've been quite good. But the noodles just end up being spongy and funk and just unimpressive. Noodle, cheers. Yeah. I like it when the noodles have like that thin gummy layer on the outside, but these have more of like a layer of like, I don't know. They just don't work for me. I don't like them so much. Here's the broth. I don't know about this whole miso concept, but it's very salty. It does have a kind of a sweet prawn element, but more overwhelmed by saltiness. Not impressed with that one. It went about as I expected on how this one would go, honestly. It's funny, like, for some reason, shrimp is a tough one for them to do in a decent way. Unless it's coming from Malaysia, and then they just like include so much shrimp and seasoning in it that it's perfecto. But on this one, I've got some, thought I would go with fishball. And I know fishball isn't really the Japanese way to go, but I don't have any shrimp. I don't know when I'm going to have some shrimp, but I figured. There's some spring onions. What do we got next? Hey. Gonna go with some celery. And I could have done that. I would have wanted to do that earlier. We'll do some sprouts. Do a relaxed fit on the sprouts. Right on the corner. Yeah, relaxed fit sprouts. Does that even make any sense? I don't know. Ooh. I don't think these sprouts have another day on them, which really blows. Hopefully I will be able to somehow get more of them. Some shichimi. And yeah. Kajillion, billion, billion, as my daughter Mimi would say. So here, let's rotate. Alright, thank you very much for watching. The next one you're going to see is one that hails from Indonesia. This was sent by Ferengi. Thank you very much. This is Migoreng Ayam Bakar Limau from Misadap. It's basically a grilled chicken with lime flavored dry noodles. So that'll be on the next episode of It's Noodle Recipe Time. This has been Oz the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye.